You been
No,
here before? This the first time?
no, never.
Okay. Is you want me to call you T Candy?
Yeah, I meant to change the name before I got on there.
So what's your name? What you want me to call you?
You call me Tony.
Tony?
Hmm.
Tony. Tony, where you calling us from?
Los Angeles.
Okay, stop moving. LA, how old are
Okay.
you?
I'm 40.
Oh, I'm happy you gave us more light. 40. What's your zodiac sign?
My birthday is August 25th.
Oh, you just had a birthday, so you're a Virgo.
Yeah,
Tony, LA, what turn your music off.
this is my background.
Okay. What
I'm
you
gonna
do
turn
for a
it
living?
up. I work in Veterans Affairs.
You work in what, baby?
Veterans Affairs.
Veterans Affairs.
Hmm.
Ooh, it's loud. You in LA
I,
for sure.
I'm gonna close the window.
I hear the police or the ambulance. You have any kids, Tony?
Yeah, I do. I have a son.
How
I
old
have,
is your son?
he's 14.
14. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I have. That's what I'm
Okay.
quoting.
When did you get divorced?
I haven't.
You have you haven't got divorced?
No,
What you calling me for then if you still married?
because um,
Cause what?
I don't want to put something on you that you
I
know.
can't hear you.
I said I'm kind of like looking for I know you're not a
I
doctor.
can't hear you. We need a lawyer. Oh yeah. You looking for a lawyer so you can
No,
finalize your divorce?
I'm
Don't
not.
you looking for somebody to help you finalize your divorce?
Not even halfway. I seen how you helped a couple last week, so I know that's not what you normally do, but you know,
What
you,
couple did I help last week?
it was a young man. He came on there, on your show last week, and I don't know his case, whatever the case may be, but he was separated, which is something like I was, and the young lady ended up coming onto your show, and I wouldn't say that you kind of like put them back together, but you kind of you kind of set the tone for them to be back into like um,
Okay, is this gonna be a new feature? So are you trying to get your wife back?
yeah. I would hope that it would be like I know you don't normally do that, but once a week that would be cool because I
Okay,
really
so
want to be my wife back. I really do.
how long y'all been? Okay, what's the scenario with your wife? What happened?
Um, we got into an argument and basically a third party called some authorities and she got into some trouble. So she basically got a lot of animosity toward what I did to her and everything that took place that day. But
Well,
no
what happened?
infidelity.
Why did the
Infidelity.
why did the authority did it get physical?
Yeah, it did.
On whose part? On both of y'all parts?
Yeah,
So y'all been separated ever and since when?
since like 5 months ago.
Okay. So listen, I don't condone violence at all, and I don't know what happened, but if it got violent, that might be a good reason for y'all to be apart. No,
No,
why not?
because we've never experienced like no heavy like violence, and it wasn't like it was more so like things like being
Why did
damaged.
it why did it escalate to violence?
Because I was I was working that day, and she had her reasons, but she was under the assumption that I wasn't at work, and before I could even get a chance to like explain the things that I was trying to explain to her, as far as um, why, uh, how I wasn't doing what she was doing, I had complete proof, but she was like really, really mad, and before I could get it out to say anything that I wanted to, it escalated to where it went. But um,
Who hit who
infidelity,
first?
huh?
Who hit who first when it got violent?
She grabbed me, and we just basically like kind of like got into it. So
So when's the last time you talked to your wife?
I talk to her all the time.
So what is she saying? Does she want to try to work it out?
I believe she do, but for obvious reasons, she got animosity toward because she never experienced any of that. She never went to jail. She never went to
So why did they take her to jail and not you?
because the police came and she was pretty much trying to like stop me from like going haywire, and pretty much she they when they put up on her, she seemed like the aggressor, and so
So she got arrested, not you.
yeah.
Ooh, child. And so what? So you want to plead your case to your wife right now? What do you want to say to her in front of the whole world?
I want her to know that I love her, uh, that she is everything to me, that I've learned a lot, like as far as accountability. I don't press it, you know. I would love for her to take accountability for certain things, but it really don't matter right now. You know, I have um, a I made a covenant before God, you feel me, to love her for the rest of my life. And some of the major things that make the grounds for divorce haven't taken place inside of our marriage. So I feel like um, if there's no infidelity, no serious physical things going on, like it can
Well,
be worked
babe,
out.
your wife went to jail because of physical altercation. That's up there with infidelity.
Right,
Going to jail after a fight with my husband is up there with infidelity.
right.
Did you bail her out of jail?
Yeah.
You did. So y'all are living separately?
I came back to Los Angeles, where this is where I'm from, born and raised, but
Oh, where does she live?
in another part of Southern California.
Okay. So when you say you talk to her all the time, she's not willing to reconcile.
I wouldn't say that. It's just that it's like heavy right now. Everything, even though it's been a few months, it's still kind of like fresh. So I understand their standpoint of why she feel the way she feel, and maybe a part of it is like, you know, her family, and which is people I love. You know, they kind of know the circumstances. So I don't know if it's good or bad. I can't say either or, but maybe like things around her or what she's like hearing or whatever the case may be is what have her a little reluctant. But um,
Do you think her friends and family are telling her not to go back to the husband that ended her up in jail?
probably.
Would make kind of sense. But here's the deal. Relationships do one thing I do know, and I think this is one of the
We married.
challenges.
We married though too. I
Okay.
thought.
Yeah, you're married. Listen, I do believe in working stuff out. I'm going to say that. I believe that relationships, marriages, even further, go through ups and downs. And I have a lot of married friends. And when on the gram, you see all the great times, but the hard times they keep to themselves. And I'm aware of a lot of the hard times my married friends have went through and made it through. Right.
Okay.
I will say physical violence it's like a life situation, right? So I believe in working things out, but never if you feel like your life is in danger. So I don't really know the extent of the altercation. You are telling me you both were physical. You also are telling me she ended up in jail. So this is a lot of toxic stuff, right? Just being transparent. Can y'all work through it? I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist.
I know.
I
I
think y'all
understand
would
that too.
definitely need that though. If it is going to work, y'all gonna need not a Kendra. They calling it Kendra counseling. I ain't no damn therapist, y'all.
Yeah, I
Y'all gonna need to
understand
go
that.
to a real therapist if you want this to work.
Right. And I didn't
Like
call you
it.
for full. I didn't call you for full therapy, but I feel like by default, you do kind of like your opinion kind of like has helped other people. I wouldn't even necessarily say it would help mine, but I just felt like I could come on here to kind of like hopefully in hopes that she gonna probably see it, but that
Well, we haven't said her name. Do you want to say her name? I want to. You can just say first name, not last name. It's up to you.
uh we could call her S.
Okay, S. So S. So and to be clear, you didn't call me for another woman. You called just to get this message out to her.
to be to be exact.
All right. So
And
S.
I didn't call to disturb like the high, you know, the normal setting of your show either. So I apologize.
No, you good. Here we go. S, this is your husband. He called me to speak to you in front of the world, and he really wants to work his marriage out. Um, you know, two people have to agree. He's not. I host a dating show, girl. I don't know if you know me or not. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. What you doing, girl? Now this your husband, child. Now he ain't. Now people usually call me looking for somebody else. He didn't do that. He called me to get a message out to you. So I ain't no damn therapist, girl, but I'm pretty popular on the internet, child. So this is the message to you. If you want your husband back, he wants you to want him back, and he's willing to do the work for your marriage. So now the decision is yours. If you want to proceed with relationship counseling and seeing if there is a way to fix your relationship. Do you want to close out, Tony, with one more statement to your wife?
To anybody that may see on my Instagram or like see me in traffic, I'm not in public much because what I do, I work a lot. I'm not single. You know, I don't want to engage with in no type of shape, form, or fashion. My heart, my mind is set on being back with my wife and my children.
Oh, you have kids. How many kids do you have?
I should have said because it's the same. She has babies. I don't want to disclose, like, but they're mine as well.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. I accept her shoot, and I love her and the babies as much as I love her. So
okay. You got some paid questions. You ready for them?
go ahead.
LII said, "That's right. Get your wife back, bro. Make black marriages work."
Right. Thank you, bro.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
True Seeker said he's physically violent. He allowed his wife to go to jail. He could have stopped the cops from arresting her. We don't want him.
I understand. I appreciate.
Could you have stopped the cops from taking her to jail?
No, I couldn't.
You couldn't. Okay. He said he couldn't do that. Key Y said, Kendra, just let him go. There's a reason he's not able to reach his ex. Well, no, you're in communication with your ex, right?
Yes, I am. Completely.
Yeah. So he's in communication. He's just using this as, like, you know how some men send flowers? Instead of sending flowers, he wants to send a message to her in front of the world.
See, that's why I mess with you. You get it 100%.
No, I get what you're doing. So yeah, this is like the when you send gifts, when you're trying to get your girl back, instead of doing that, he called me so it could be around the world. And she will see this. Absolutely, this will get to her. I'm quite sure. LII said, Mrs. Kendra are right sometimes, but you really need to go talk to a married pastor that's legit, bro.
You're right.
And one that ain't after your money, he should get y'all right.
Hey, you know what? I see counsel, right? And some in your opinion, is 100%. I don't mean nothing by it, but that comment is completely like right. Like that's my intentions is to get, because what it's founded on my marriage is a covenant between God, me and her. So I want to get an opinion from them, but I just happen to reach your show, and I know that you give good advice. I don't.
No, listen, I respect it, and I always tell people I'm not a therapist. I go to one. I'm not a professional. I can just share data that I've collected. But listen, again, I don't know the extent of the violent situation, and that's the only reason why I can't, back you 1,000%, because I believe safety is over everything. And now we're also learning that she's a mom. So, and then she got arrested. So you are up against a lot of hurdles, but with God, all things are possible. I think you definitely need a real counselor, like a real counselor. And LII, that was good advice. A pastor who can get y'all back together if possible. So ask this your husband, girl. He wants you back, girl. He wants you back, girl. So let's see what it works. You keep me posted how it goes, though, Tony, okay?
I appreciate it.
No problem. Bye, boo.
Bye.
Ooh, we might be